Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after. Are Gino Palazzolo and girlfriend Natalie still together? Gino Palazzolo and his 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after. Season 9 girlfriend Natalie's future after the show has been revealed. Gino was divorced when he met Jasmine Pineda on a website for sugar babies. Jasmine and Gino met in person in 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 5 and got engaged in the finale. Jasmine and Gino's arguments mostly revolved around trust issues and money. Jasmine used to accuse Gino of cheating on her or not spending as much on her as he did on his exes. The frequent arguments caused Gino to lose his attraction to Jasmine. A few months into their marriage, Jasmine and Gino went for couples therapy, where she came clean about her friend Matt Brannis, who wished to sleep with her. Gino agreed but didn't expect his 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after. Season 9 wife to break all the rules and become pregnant with Matt's baby. Natalie was first seen in 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after. Season 9 Episode 1. Gino revealed that he had met her on social media 3 months ago, and they'd hit it off right away. Gino liked how calm and cool she was. He felt like they could talk about anything and decided to fly to Las Vegas to meet her. Things had gotten flirty pretty quickly between them when they first started talking. Natalie was more beautiful in person to Gino than he expected her to be. Natalie felt that Gino was adorable. She preferred bald men, and all her exes had been bald. Natalie had been divorced twice. She had not had the best of luck with men. She tends to pick the bad boys and ends up in toxic relationships. What attracted Natalie to Gino was his nerdy side. Natalie liked that Gino wasn't like the macho men she dated and seemed very safe. Gino felt Natalie was cool and not negative at all, like Jasmine. Gino had never expected the sparks to fly so fast. Natalie was shocked when Gino told her the last time he'd slept with Jasmine was before their wedding. Natalie even agreed to go to attractive and sexy Gino's hotel room with him. Gino felt guilty when he invited Natalie to his room. He was, after all, a married man. Gino had not been totally honest with Natalie. While he told her he had kicked Jasmine out, he'd left out the details, and Natalie had no idea that Gino was in an open marriage with Jasmine. He claimed that he didn't want to scare Natalie away with the information. Gino and Natalie almost spent the night together, and he still didn't tell her the truth. Gino only confessed to Natalie the next day after she asked him what happened between him and Jasmine. Gino told Natalie about Matt and had to explain that he was in an open marriage with Jasmine. Natalie was stunned by Gino's admission. She wished to figure out how she fit into the whole scenario. Natalie told the cameras that they had been talking for so many months, and Gino had not once mentioned he was in an open marriage. She wondered if she was being used as a pawn against Jasmine. She didn't want to be a part of an open marriage or be a third party to anything. Gino's relationship with Jasmine was a lot more complicated than Natalie had assumed. She figured there were a lot of unresolved issues between him and Jasmine. Meanwhile, Gino realized he should have told Natalie sooner. He hoped that it wouldn't ruin their connection. Gino still had love for Jasmine. However, it looks like Natalie did agree to be in Gino and Jasmine's open marriage. There are scenes of them together taking bubble baths or playing pool, and even one where Jasmine gets violent with Natalie in the trailer. Gino and Natalie might stay together until the end of the season, but the relationship ended a long time ago. It was Jasmine who first mentioned Jasmine on social media in April 2025 via 90dayfiance_Alexa. Jasmine claimed that Gino was already with Natalie by the time they came back from couples therapy, and then he broke up with her. Jasmine added that Gino dated 2 Brazilian women after Natalie, but also broke up with them. After that, Gino started dating a woman named Kelly who dumped Gino because he body shamed her and cheated on her online. In May 2025, blogger Shabuti.com posted a video showing Gino on a date with a new Jasmine doppelganger. The romantic moment between Gino and his new girlfriend was filmed by a fan while on a downtown Detroit boat tour. Meanwhile, Natalie's Instagram account Nat_Ty_Lee is private, and perhaps more details about her life after 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, will only be revealed. Ever dramatic universe of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. The question on every fan's mind lately is, are Gino Palazzolo and his new girlfriend Natalie Mordovtseva still together? The couple, both famous for their fiery pasts and explosive love stories, have taken the fandom by storm with their unexpected romance, and the world is watching. Gino, the quirky, hat-loving auto engineer from Michigan, made his mark on the show with his roller coaster relationship with Jasmine Pineda. The pair captivated viewers with a wild blend of passion, miscommunication, and jaw-dropping arguments that often left fans torn between laughter and disbelief. While their love was intense, it often seemed more combustible than compatible. Meanwhile, Natalie Mordovtseva, the Ukrainian beauty queen and aspiring actress, became one of the franchise's most talked-about cast members thanks to her relationship with Mike Youngquist. Emotional, impulsive, and spiritual, Natalie's storyline was full of poetic heartbreak, raw vulnerability, and her relentless quest for love and meaning in a foreign land. So, how did these two 90-day titans, so seemingly different, find each other? The twist came during a tell-all special, when backstage whispers and social media buzz hinted at a blooming connection between Natalie and Gino. At first, fans brushed it off as yet another franchise rumor, until a few paparazzi snaps surfaced of the two having dinner in Miami, holding hands and looking surprisingly cozy. Cue the internet meltdown. When Season 9 of Happily Ever After aired, viewers were stunned to see Natalie officially introduced as Gino's girlfriend. The dynamic was unexpected yet oddly intriguing. Where Jasmine was fiery and jealous, Natalie seemed softer and more introspective with Gino. And Gino, once awkward and defensive, appeared more grounded and surprisingly romantic. Could this be growth? But as with all things 90 Day, nothing stays quiet for long. The early episodes painted a surprisingly serene picture, Natalie adjusting to life in Michigan, bonding with Gino's extended family, who were cautiously optimistic about this new match, and even beginning to explore job opportunities in holistic health and modeling. For a brief moment, it looked like these two misfits had found something rare: peace. That illusion didn't last. Soon, cracks began to form. One major point of tension: Gino's past with Jasmine. Natalie, ever the overthinker, stumbled upon old messages and photos still stored on Gino's phone. Though he insisted it was all innocent, and he'd simply forgotten to delete them, Natalie spiraled. Her insecurities from past relationships flared up, and fans watched in real time as she wrestled with the haunting ghosts of Mike, and now Jasmine. Gino, for his part, struggled with Natalie's emotional swings. Though he tried to be supportive, he confessed to producers that he felt lost and often unsure of how to handle Natalie's waves of intensity. While he appreciated her gentleness compared to Jasmine, he wasn't prepared for Natalie's frequent spiritual detours, emotional disappearances, and her tendency to retreat into silence rather than talk things out. Things came to a head during a trip to Las Vegas, where the couple attended a wedding of a fellow cast member. Under the dazzling lights and heavy champagne toasts, Natalie confronted Gino about her fear that he was still in love with Jasmine. Gino, caught off guard and visibly frustrated, blurted, "Why are you always living in the past? I'm here with you now." Natalie burst into tears and stormed off camera, a moment that quickly became a viral meme. Despite the drama, viewers remained hopeful. There were tender scenes too: Natalie cooking traditional Ukrainian dishes for Gino, Gino surprising her with a meditation corner in his house, and the couple adopting a rescue dog together. These glimmers of affection gave fans reason to believe, but off camera, the story may be very different. Recent social media activity, or lack thereof, has sparked breakup rumors. Natalie has been posting solo videos from Florida, often talking about starting fresh and loving yourself first. Gino, meanwhile, has returned to his usual hat selfies and vintage car photos, with no mention of Natalie. Neither follows each other on Instagram anymore, and eagle-eyed fans noticed Natalie wearing a ring on a different hand in a recent TikTok.